Welcome into the 820 show today. I appreciate your patience and taking the time to squeeze me into your schedule today. I only offer today's topic just as a reminder to myself, hopefully to clear it with my Creator, and then to you. Not about the why I do it, because I feel compelled to share my perspective on this nebulous term called resilience. Because I'm observing that as I receive these messages or inputs or guidance or signposts or nudges or whispers to do something, sometimes those are always positive, but also sometimes they're negative. They are contrary to what I come to understand as my message and my purpose. But then the physical frailties and flaws in my makeup come into prominence, meaning I forget why I'm here. By the way, quick sidebar, my son, Ahmad, just put out a book with that title. For a while, I forgot why I was here. That's the title of his book. So if you get a chance, pardon me for being a proud dad, but get a chance, check out Ahmad's book. For a while, I forgot why I was here. So, back to my story today. I tend to forget those things as well. Even though I've gone to those and through those growing pains and instances of failures or lessons, call them lessons, that I had to go through to learn and to go forward. Now, not that I intended them. Nothing I do is intentional. I'm like you. I'm on this plane, this gliding path called fate. And that fate tends to have a negative connotation that, oh man, bad stuff's going to happen and, oh, woe is me. And that's how it is when bad things happen. But kind of funny, we don't use that same connection of fate to the good things in our lives. Like, for example, just basically, like right now, the fate that you and I are talking, well, I'm recording, publishing, you're downloading and listening to these words. Isn't that a good thing? We didn't ask for it. We didn't program it. We didn't prescribe it. We just are experiencing it right now together, even though we have never met. Yet something about the subject of resilience, maybe about this guy you never met before, maybe the title is interesting to you. Maybe it's the format of, as you're doing your job, washing dishes or doing your job or going to your job or going home or working out, with your earphones on, able to take in something positive from someone you never met before, but in some small way, it resonates with you. So that, to me, is more of the substance that we can't put your hand or fingers on, but it feels positive, so that's why you do it. And it's how we got here, to have this connection. We can never make it happen. You can think positive, you can say strong affirmations, you can do your rituals, meditations, or statements to yourself. But the biggest thing is to remember, not from what I tell you or from what I share with you, I'm just offering to you my experiences about how I have come to see, observe, and communicate those glimpses of excellence, those moments of clarity of what I should do. But as I was saying earlier, I get those whispers, those nudges, those hints, those positive suggestions to do this. But at the same time, almost right before it or after it, those negative nudges, like, hey, let's go do that. Let's have some more of that. Let's eat that cake. Let's eat that hot dog. Let's not work out today. We're tired because it's rainy. I had to sit down, relax. Instead of pushing through to the purpose, not for the exercise or to prove to myself that I can get through this. There's more to that effort. It's not the objective. It's not the goal. It's not the finish line. It's the progress, the consistency, to know in your heart what you're here to do. You do that instead of, for me, defaulting through the easy out. I'm guilty as hell of that more than anyone else. Well, as far as I know, no comparison to me or anyone else, or me to me yesterday, or me to me of 40 years ago. It's still quite humbling. Remember, the humbling part, to accentuate the humbling part, is just half of the courage I'm proposing to you about resilience. Half of the courage is humbling. The other half is confidence. But of course, even given that Rubik's Cube of courage, not very complicated, like, six-sided, multi-faceted Rubik's Cube. But in this case, it's two sides of the coin. This coin of courage has on one side two words of confidence and humility. However, on the other side is vanity, fear, and ego. Resilience, money to spend, but which one do you choose? Maybe even better, maybe two different coins is probably a better analogy. Say resilience money, quote unquote, resilience currency is a coin called courage. The courage coin has two sides. The courage coin has on one side confidence, one side humility. Another resilience coin is a coin of vanity. But that coin has two sides as well, ego and fear. So you have two coins of resilience. So I guess a better analogy is to see not just how many of those coins of courage or vanity do you keep and spend. Maybe you just collect them. Like your paycheck. You get paid, and maybe they're in certain denominations. Maybe some of them are, you're getting more courage coins than vanity coins, depending upon what you do. Maybe what you do is all vanity coins, but you still can spend it. And that's your resilience. So again, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm not telling you how to make your money in urgency and resilience. I'm asking you to just look at what's in your bank of resilience. Make sure at the core definition for resilience, make sure you have more coins of courage than you do of coins of vanity. Stay present. Stay current. Stay with courage currency more than vanity currency. And do remember that it is always a 20.